Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video and another Dragon Ball Hero showcase. If you're wondering what the typing is for, I'm quickly trying to pull up the Great Saiyaman number 3's kit on the wiki. There we go, we've got it ready. We do indeed have him rainbowed. I'm looking forward to using him. I've seen some mad stuff of this guy performing against Broly in Red Zone, so I'm looking forward to trying him. Probably one of my favorite designed characters in Dragon Ball, like just in the entirety, just because he reminds me of a Power Ranger. By the way, big up, it's probably like a few days after this now, but just because it reminds me so much of a Power Ranger, especially because he looks like the Green Ranger. Big up the Green Ranger, man. Big up the guy who played Tommy. I think his name's Jason David Frank. Played the Green Ranger, the Red Ranger, the White Ranger, the Black Ranger and Dino Thunder. Big him up, man. Big part of my childhood. Fortunately passed away, man. It's one of them, man. Big part of my childhood. It's shit. Big him up though. What a guy. RIP to him. What a guy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to using him a lot. And did I see that right? 366k attack stat, 265k defense before he super attacks, and currently he only has one link active. The reason why I left this in, or like waited or didn't wait to get the rotation set up, was to show you that he doesn't have the best link set. His best linking partner is Great Saiyaman 4, who of course does have an EZA. I need to do all the EZ area units, which I haven't even started yet, just haven't had the time. But literally, he only has a key link active right now in Shatting the Limit, and this is what he's starting with. He hasn't even supered yet, and only has one link active, which is a key link. My guy is definitely a Power Ranger. Literally. What? Okay, this showcase is definitely going to be fun. Definitely going to be fun. But as always, let me know what you think down in the comments. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. All the support is very much appreciated. I am very much looking forward to this. 3.9 mil. 3.9 mil with not a single attack link active is insane. Oh, and by the way, he's got counters. He's got counters. This is like old school Fizz VB level of counters. Like the disrespect. My guy's fully the Green Ranger. He is a Power Ranger. But yeah, after EZAing, he's a super class lead, given key +3, HP and attack and defense plus 100% on super attack. He does raise attack and defense by 30% for one turn. He causes immense damage to the enemy and raises super class allies attack by 30%, which, you know, if you don't have him in slot 1, only the unit in slot 3, if you do have him on main rotation in slot 2, are going to be able to utilize it, and of course himself. So any additionals this guy gets also means some extra support on the attack, an extra 30%, which is very nice. But you know, if you don't have him in slot 1 or slot 2, only he will be utilizing it, which isn't a bad thing, but it doesn't mean the rest of your units are going to be able to utilize that. On his passive, he gets key +3 and attack and defense plus 130 at the start of turn. I mean, with those starting numbers, you wouldn't think so. But now with some links active, we will be missing respect, by the way, just because only like Roshi and Ginyu have it. And we're also missing solid support. But now we got Infire Hero, Hero of Justice Patrol, and Shatting the Limit active. As I said, his link set isn't the best, because only one unit in the game pretty much shares all of those links with him, which is him. So it's a good thing Great Saiyaman 4 doesn't have an EZA, which I do still need to do. But with his links active now, excuse me, what's that? A 643k attack stat pre-super, 442k defense pre-super. This is before he raises his attack and defense by 30%. So he's going to have almost like 600k defense, if not more. So think about it. This is why in Red Zone he was countering Broly and just demolishing him, because he had enough defense to tank Broly's basics and then just deal ridiculous amounts of damage on the counters, especially once he super attacks. This guy is honestly insane. As I said, he is fully a Power Ranger. He is fully a Power Ranger. And of course, you have to super attack him. I wanted to see how much he was going to do without super attacking. 6.85 million, almost a 7 million attack stat. big 5.3 million crit, and an additional on the way up to 7.4 mil. Damn, did you see how much his super attack jumped? That's because of the 30% attack and defense raise on super, and that's also because of the super class allies attack by 30% for 1 turn, because that of course applies to him as well. Damn, the amount of damage this guy can deal if he hits a crit is actually insane. Like, the amount of raw damage he can do to an enemy's health is actually really insane off of 1 super attack, or just 2 because of a potential additional. He's ridiculously good. Oh my god. He's sick. Now that I've kind of like finished fanboying, we have him with his links active. We also have a Supreme Kai of Time there with some support. Okay, I was going to say one who I haven't actually EZA'd, but I actually have. It's just the free-to-play units I haven't EZA'd yet. I haven't even started grinding the medals, man. I need to get on it. So she does actually supply him with the solid support link, so we will move him into the middle. With just the support, he's on a 719k attack stat before he's supered and 295k defense. The defense has come down a bit, but that's because I'm pretty sure he had his defense lowered last turn. So it would be a lot more than this right now. With solid support active, he goes up to a 772k attack stat. If we didn't have our defense lowered, you're probably looking at like 500k defense, I think. Yeah, I think probably like maybe over 500k defense, which is ridiculous to be honest. But yeah, let's pop the Usher so we can have him in the middle, have solid support active, and see what he's putting out with the extra link active and the support from the Supreme Kai of Time. What is he doing? 8.2 million. No, he's definitely got to be up there as one of the best EZAs from this year. 5.4 mil crit. 5.4 mil crit. Along with the fact he can hit crit counters. He is fully on the level of Fizz VB back in the day. Of like them crit counters. He is fully on Fizz VB's level, if not better. Well, after getting the key +3 and attack and defense +130 at the start of turn, he gets an additional attack and defense +30% and a chance to spawn a critical hit +3% per time travelers category on the team, which with a lot of other Dragon Ball Heroes units and the time travelers kind of like buff they have is very easy because the majority of Dragon Ball Heroes units are all on time travelers as well. So while it will only go up to, you know, round about, you know, what, 18% crit, that's an 18% crit on top of the crit chance you already have from the dupe system. So he might be critting a lot of the time, which he's doing now for me. He also gets minus 30% defense within the same turn after receiving an attack. Okay, maybe that also contributed to him having less defense, not just having his defense lowered. So yes, he can counter, which is great, but he does get 30% minus defense after receiving an attack. I don't know if that stacks up if he takes loads, or if that's just the once. If that's loads, that could be kind of dangerous. But, I mean, considering him taking no damage and just countering for ridiculous amounts of damage and doing amounts of damage on his actual super, I kind of understand, because that's generally insane. But, you know, if you're going in red zone, that's nothing a Whis couldn't easily make up for, I'm not gonna lie. Just pop in a Whis and that'll kind of cover it. But with a Whis active in red zone, with all the defense he has, especially once he supers, he's generally going to tank everything for next to nothing. And then not only that as well, he does get an additional attack and defense plus 10% for each attack received, up to 30%, which he's easily got by now. He's taken abundance of attacks. Also, damage received from normal attacks minus 30%, and he counters with tremendous power. So he basically has like 30% damage reduction when he counters, again, just like VB. Do you know what, again, like Golden Cooler, not only is his EZA very good, and fully gives me Power Ranger vibes, which I love, but also, he's a lot of fun to use, like a lot of fun, and I can only imagine this rotation will run so much better once I have EZA'd Great Saiyaman 4. But this EZA is generally probably one of the best from this year, like it just has to be. He is a lot of fun to use. His numbers are also very impressive. Having those type of numbers on attack and defense at the start of turn, not a lot of units have that, I'm not gonna lie. Not a lot of units have that especially on top of the fact he's also going to raise his attack and defense by 30% in one turn. And then because we have him rainbowed, how many additional does he have? 12. Okay, it would have been nice if I kind of lent slightly more towards additional, but it's fine. 12 is still enough. If we hit an additional with him, he could raise his defense by 30% twice, and you're talking like 700k defense, maybe more. And then he has minus 30% damage received on normal attacks while countering. Which means in red zone, any red zone boss that hits him on a basic means he's going to take no damage and deal insane amounts of damage back. On top of the fact he's rainbowed, which means he can crit counter. Damn, his EZA is insane. But do let me know down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. And peace.